Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, everyone's had a great Christmas. Now we got New Year's coming up in a couple of days. New Year's Eve tomorrow night. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Monday's New Year's Day, and the Cowboys are playing tonight. AT&T Stadium, 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, Week 17. And the Lions roar into town to take on the Dallas Cowboys. We got one of our own, Michael Parsons. And little Michael Parsons is going to take down them Lions. And by the way, the Cowboys are coming off two losses, something we haven't seen from this team in over 2 years. But to make sure they don't lose 3 straight, the Cowboys are going to have to bring a game for the Lions, who are 11-4, playing for a shot at first round bye and number 1 overall seed for them Lions. So Cowboys have definitely got to bring their A1 game. Everyone has to click. Cannot be no turnovers. Cannot be nothing like that. And the penalties have got to stop, guys. You got to figure out a way to take care of them penalties out there for sure. And by the way, Jimmy Johnson's going to be inducted into the Ring of Honor at AT&T Stadium. So that's another plus. Maybe that'll give the Cowboys some more, power or something to get this thing taken care of. Because this is what we got to do. We got to win AT&T Stadium tonight. We got to beat the Lions, and then we got to go up and play the Commanders up in D.C. And we need to win these last 2 games. And then if we win these last 2 games, we just have to wait and see what happens. The Eagles have got to lose a game. The Niners and all this and that. All kinds of mathematical things play and go into play, determine the division. But the Cowboys have still got a somewhat of a shot. Maybe, I don't know how much of a shot, but they got some kind of hope. So, let's just hope they can take care of this thing at AT&T Stadium tonight. The key matchups. Let's see, what are the key matchups? Okay, key matchups for tonight is Marcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons versus Penei Sewell. Penei. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Of the Lions. And we got there's another one that's Deron Bland versus Amon-Ra St. Brown. Man, these names are on all these teams are kind of tough to pronounce. Apologize for that out there. Terrence Steele versus Adon Hutchinson. And that's just a few matchups, that you need to be looking out for tonight at AT&T Stadium as the Cowboys, as the Lions come into town to take on them Dallas Cowboys. But like I said, we only got 2 more games left. This game and the Commanders, which is next week. So, and that'll end the regular season. And Lions coming to town at 11-4. The Cowboys are 10-5. Obviously, that last minute kind of win for the Dolphins on Christmas Day was, I don't know, man. It was a heartbreaker. I mean, we were real close to taking down them Dolphins, but there was a lot of things that went in that game. They didn't go the Cowboys' way, and turnovers and all kinds of penalties and all that kind of stuff. And there was some stuff called on the Cowboys that shouldn't have been called on the Cowboys. These refs, man, they better get their acts together, man. They've been doing this all season to all the teams everywhere, and they're getting a bad rep, man. I don't know. Maybe they'll check it out and see what's going on with that. But Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, not going to make a very long video, but all I know is the Cowboys have got to beat the Detroit Lions tonight at AT&T Stadium. Like I said, it's a 7:15 p.m. game. It's a Saturday night game. Come on, man. It's still a lot of people are going to be watching it everywhere, so come on, Cowboys. Let's get this victory tonight at AT&T Stadium. And let us just go, Cowboys. Let's get it done. we're sitting at 10-5. We got a chance to go 12-5 if we can win these last 2 games, and that's a pretty good record considering some of these games we should have won. I'm not going to joke about that or lie about that or anything like that, but some of these games at the beginning of the season we should have won them. We should have had victory over them, but I just don't know what happened to them. But anyhow, Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, like I said, not a real huge long video. We've had a great Christmas, our family, ourselves, and vacation time for me is just about over. I got to go back to work on Wednesday, the 3rd, January 3rd, and a new year. And it's been a nice vacation for myself, family, all of us have a good time, wife and everything. And time to get back to the old grind, as they say, out there. And Cowboys Nation, like I said, Cowboys Nation, always rip the star back here. Cowboys, let's rip the star. And yes, indeed, let's get a victory. Let's get a victory tonight at AT&T Stadium as the Lions roar into town to take on the Dallas Cowboys. We got to get our own line roaring. And Michael Parsons, because last week you didn't see much out of Michael Parsons or hardly any of the guys, man. I don't know what the deal was. It seemed like they didn't have any, let's go get them type thing. They better have it tonight against the Lions, because the Lions will bring it into town. They'll bring their A game. The Lions are a pretty good team, and they're going to bring it to us, and we got to be ready for them. And we have we got the Lions, and then we got the Commanders. Our last of our schedule for the Cowboys is kind of tough, but the Eagles, their schedule's kind of light, so we just don't know what's going to happen. But anything can happen. I mean, you could say, well, I'm going to go in and I could beat this team, but the other team has different ideas. Just like the beginning of the season when we should have beat the Cardinals. They had a terrible record. They still do. We should have took down the Cardinals, but somehow they pulled off a thing and they had a game plan together. They came to play. I don't know what our deal was, but anyhow, that's beginning of the season. That's old news. We're concerned about now, taking down the Lions tonight, and I'm on fire for these Cowboys. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. Been a fan for many, many years and still a fan. I'm a fan whether they win or lose or anything like that. Still back to Cowboys. I still make the videos. Like I said, you lose a game, put it behind you, learn from it, go over the film, move on to the next game, and that's what the Cowboys have got to do. I'm sure they've done it all week. Oh yeah, before I let you guys go, what I need to do is go to the team. I'm going to look at the injury report. I always like to do the injury report because I feel like Cowboys Nation and fans out there need to know who's injured and who's playing and all that. But running back, Rico Dowdle. None of these guys' injuries are listed here on either one of them. They limited practice Tuesday. Did not practice Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday. Unspecified. Olame Vihoko Jr., defensive end. Full practice Tuesday, Wednesday. They didn't practice on. Nobody practiced. I guess they didn't practice on Thursday. Unspecified. By the way, all these I'm naming are all unspecified. Jonathan Hankins, defensive tackle. Did not practice Tuesday. Did not practice Wednesday. And unspecified. Malik Hooker, FS safety, limited practice Tuesday, full practice Wednesday, and unspecified. Hunter Lupke, running back, limited Tuesday, full practice Wednesday, unspecified. Zach Martin, guard, limited Tuesday, did not practice Wednesday, unspecified. Tyron Smith, side tackle, did not practice Tuesday, did not practice Wednesday, specified. Tyron Smith, outside tackle. I must have went away. Okay, Matt Walsco. Matt, I have a hard time pronouncing these guys' names. Outside tackle, full practice Tuesday, full practice Wednesday, unspecified. And Chuma Ndoga, guard. Nothing on him on Tuesday, limited Wednesday, unspecified. So all our guys are unspecified. And on the Detroit Lions side of the football, now they do list guys not listed. Actually, they got the deal that says not listed. They got injuries anywhere from shoulder, knee, groin, pectoral muscles, I guess that's what they call that, hamstring, knee, back, shoulder, and hip. And a lot of them was full practice. Some of them limited, did not practice, and all that. So that's on their side of the football. We're concerned about our side of the football, the Cowboys side, and all these guys are unspecified. It's hopeful that these guys can go. They didn't say these guys were out or anything like that. They just said they're unspecified on the game. You don't know until the game starts on who's playing and who's not playing. Cowboys Nation. But, that's the injury report, and let's see. Let's go over the standings, okay? Standings on the NFC East. Obviously, the Eagles are in first place because we lost that game to the Miami Dolphins, and they won a game. They're 11-4. Cowboys 10-5. New York Giants 5-10, and Washington Commanders 4-11. But like the Lions, they're playing for a first round and all that, and a bye and all that for their division. So they got something really to play for tonight. And so does the Cowboys. We need to win these last two games and rebound from last week's game. Heartbreaker, kind of, if you want to say it that way. But Washington Commanders is the last game of the season. They're going to try to bring their A game too, because they want to go out on a positive note for the new year, and they want to have something to build on for their side of the football for their next year's season. So, and then like I said, if by some reason we both, Eagles and the Cowboys, tie in the division at the end of the season here, they tie up. They go off of strength of victory. They go off of points. They go off of road wins, division. They go off of a lot of stuff out there, and I don't know, but we'll have to see what happens. But if the Cowboys go in the last two and the Eagles can lose at least one game, and then we have some other things happen, we could pull off the victory in the NFC East. It's all possible. So we're not out of it yet for the divisional win, but we are definitely in the playoffs as of right now, number 5 seed, number 5. So Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, I'm just about ready to get on off of here. I've gone a little bit further than what I should have gone on my video. I don't usually go real long on the videos, but Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, let's get a victory tonight. AT&T Stadium. Cowboys, you need to come in there and bring your A game. You need to come in there on fire. We got last two games. Let's take these. We've got to win. We've got to defeat another winning team, the Lions. If we could take down the Lions, then people might get, confidence back. Hey, man, maybe the Cowboys are going to do something. But like I said, we've definitely got to take down these Lions tonight. And, man, I'm telling you, we just need to win these last two games and then see what happens. Just worry about our side of the football, and then just sit back and see what happens in the rest of the teams, and see if anything changes after tomorrow on the positioning of the division. I mean, on the playoff seeds. But as of right now, it looks like the Cowboys are number 5 seed. So, Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, I'm out of here. Have a great one. And Team Cowboys, let's get a victory. Let's get a victory at AT&T Stadium tonight. Let's beat them Lions. Let's tame them Lions tonight, man. We need to tame them Lions tonight and get a victory at AT&T Stadium. With that said, Cowboys Nation, Cowboy fans, Cowboys Talk with Chuck, I'm out.